This is the sports betting top picks and plays. This is for the college basketball edition. My name is Abby. This is for Monday, March the 10th. We are going to go over about 4 games for the college basketball edition. These lines are courtesy of oddslogic.com. Again, we look at the point spread moves, the over-unders, and the injury report. This is oddslogic.com. As you can see, there's NBA action for the NBA, and we have college basketball action. Basically, all sports, oddslogic.com covers and deals with. That's oddslogic.com. Just one moment while we get the college basketball information up. Okay, so the first game we're gonna go through is Arkansas State versus Troy. This is the Sun Belt Conference, the championship game. This is in Pensacola, Florida, Pensacola Bay City, as you can see. Right now the opening number is 1.5. It opened up. Total is 141.5. The line has dropped now all the way down to 138.5. However, the number's gone all the way to 2. Now we're seeing 2.5s that are coming across slowly but surely. So we'll take a look at this here. We'll look at the line history here. We'll take a look at that. Give it a few moments as the line. We'll see where the public is and the sharps are for this game. This is a 7 o'clock start, so it's kind of a two-way. The public's it's not predominantly one-sided. It's basically two-way action here. Arkansas and Troy. It's a mixed bag. So there's a bit of resistance for on the side. So I guess some, like the majority, I'd say, are on Troy, which is the public. The sharps are on Arkansas State, from what I'm seeing here. So a bit of resistance there. However, the public, for the totals, they like the over. Yeah, it's predominantly the over in this one. Despite the number dropping to 137. Actually, no, it's 130. Let me look at this again. Let's see here. It's 138, I saw. You have 139. Let me get another perspective here. I'm seeing 138. It came down to 138. Let's get another look at this. Because this line dropped to 138. Other books. Let's see if they're still doing the over on for this particular on this. Yeah, they're still on the over. Even at 138, it's still over. All right, so we'll look into this game further. And I'll decide on this game here. Definitely look into this game for sure. So look into this one. Just remind me here, this is just the NBA card. We're doing college, so it's just birthed me for a moment. Sorry about that, guys. Supposed to be doing the college, so we'll get to the college games. Okay, so we have here Arkansas State Troy. We'll look at the head-to-head. Five and 5 against the spread, or actually overall, 5-5. Now they've already played twice already. First game was in Troy. Troy was a 2.5-point favorite. Arkansas State covered and won on the road in Troy, 84-78, and it went over the total, over 144.5. The next game after that was February the 15th. This one was in Arkansas State. And at that time, Arkansas State was a 6.5-point favorite. Troy covered and won 71-70. So both teams have won on each other's home court and the game went under 145. So the third game is 139 now. So Arkansas State right now, 6-4 last 10, 4-5-1 against the spread, 7-3 to the over. Arkansas State's won 4 straight games. They're 4-1 last 5, 4-1 to the over. Troy, 7-3 last 10, 7-3 against the spread, 5-5 to the over/under. Troy's won 5 straight games. They're 5-0 the last 5, and 4-1 to the over. Yeah, I agree with the public here. The only way to look here, both teams are on winning streaks, so I don't want to step in front of the team that's on a winning streak. I'd rather lay off of that, and I'd rather bet the over. I agree with the over. 138.5 is the smarter play to make. I don't want to touch any of these teams. I don't want to take a side because both teams are hot on winning streaks, so the best move is the over. Over 138.5. That's Arkansas State and Troy. So the next game we're going to look at, it's going to be Wofford versus Furman. This one is in a neutral site game. All these conference championship games are neutral sites. This is in Asheville, North Carolina, the Cherokee Center. So we look here. It opened up as pick'em, total 138.5. Now Furman's getting all the money and all the love at 1.5, 1.5. And the total is down to 137.5. We're actually seeing a 138 now. So it's gone from 138.5. Actually, we see one 138, but it's mainly 137, predominantly 137.5 right now. So look into this game further, and I see a 1 now. From 1.5 has gone all the way down to 1. That's another book. But we'll look at this game here. Take a look at where the public is, where the sharps are. And you can see here, it's basically predominantly right now Furman money. We see one look for Wofford, but mainly Furman. Furman's getting all the public support. It's basically Furman. So basically the favorite's getting all the support right now. Yeah, Furman's getting everything right now. It's all Furman. And the over. Furman and the over. That's what it is right now. Furman and the over. It's 137. Yeah, 137.5. Yep, they're getting it. Looks like it's over. So again, we'll look into this game. See where we'll look at look at the state of both teams and make a decision here. Wofford Furman. And head-to-head, they've played twice already, 2 times. So the first game in Furman was a 7-point favorite. Wofford covered the 7 and won 81-62 in Furman. And it went over the total 140.5. Second game was in Wofford. Wofford was favored, and Furman covered the 3.5 and won 78-75. So again, just like the first game between Arkansas State and Troy, both of these teams have won on each other's home court. Wofford, meanwhile, 6-4 last 10, 5-5 against the spread, 6-4 to the over. So Wofford's won 2 straight games. They are 3-2 last 5 games. And for the total, they are 4-1 to the over. That's Wofford. And they're in a 2-game winning streak. Now Furman, meanwhile, 8-2 last 10, 6-4 against the spread, 6-3-1 to the over. Furman's won 6 straight games, and they are 3-1-1 to the over. So just like the first game, both teams are playing to the over. So instead of getting in front of the side, I'll have to do what I did in the first game. Take another over. Over 136.5. I'll also take another over in this game. I'm not touching the side. So I'm definitely going to bet the over for this one. That's the second meeting. Nothing else on the side. So 2 games, 2 overs in a row. We're going to go to game number 3 out of the 4. Third game. Let's see. Let's see where to go. We'll head to Las Vegas. Gonzaga at home versus San Francisco. I'm sorry, Gonzaga in a neutral site game against Gonzaga. I think this is at the Orleans. Yeah, the Orleans Arena. Yep, it's at the Orleans. So that's a neutral site game tonight. Gonzaga is a 14-point favorite. That's the opening number, total 155.5. This has gone up to 14.5. That's what we're seeing right now. And the total is come down to 153.5. It's come all the way down to 153. Come down by 2 points to 153. And 14.5. So the line hasn't really moved much so far. But we're seeing the total come to 153. We'll look into this further. Get an angle on where to go here. No public player sharp play yet on this game, but we're getting a lot of public play on the total on the under in this game. So look at this game head to head between these two. So look into this game here. Neutral site game in Las Vegas. Both teams have played twice already. First game February 13th in Gonzaga, Spokane, Washington. The Zags were a 16-point favorite. San Fran covered, but didn't win the game. Gonzaga won 88-77 as a 16-point favorite, and it went over 153.5. Second meeting, March 1st in San Francisco. Gonzaga was a 9-point favorite. They covered 95-75. And it went over the total, over 157. So these teams have gone over the total in 4 straight games. So now they're playing for a third time, neutral site game. San Francisco 8-2 last 10, 7-3 against the spread, 6-4 to the over. San Francisco 4-1 last 5 games. And they are 3-2 to the over. Gonzaga 8-2 last 10, 5-5 against the spread, 4-6 to the under. Gonzaga's 4-1 last 5 games and are 2-3 to the under. Let's look at this game here. So let's look at this one here a little bit more. I'm going to take Gonzaga in the first half. I think Gonzaga gets off to a good start, a strong start, just like they did in the last game when they played earlier this month in San Francisco. They got off to a fast start. They were 9-point favorites, and they were up by 15 in the first half. So something similar. I see something similar to that today for tonight's game. I think they go up. I don't know if they'll go up by 15. All I know is they'll cover by at least, they'll be up by 10 or more by the first half, in my opinion. So I take them 8.5 first half. I like Gonzaga. That's the play. That's the play I'm going to go with. I don't have a play on the total. I'll leave that alone. I'm just going to play the first half Gonzaga. Cover the first half. I like them there. That's my angle for that game. No play on the total. And then the fourth and last game we're going to go with. Let's see. We're gonna go with Robert Morris at home, or Robert Morris neutral site game in Indianapolis, Corteva Coliseum against Oakland. So again, Oakland is a underdog of -2. Robert Morris is favored. The total is 139. Right now the number has gone up to 3.5. We're seeing some fours pop up at Caesars so far, but it's 3.5 mainly. And the total is at 140.5. That's where it's at right now. So we'll look into this further. Let's get see what's going on. Should really see where the sharps in public are. This will be the last game we cover for the four games. So right now, public is on Robert Morris. Public's all over Robert Morris in this game. So they're basically on the favorites, Robert Morris, to cover. The total, the public is, I see it's a mixed bag. The total is a bit of a resistance. Half and half, it's split. The over-under is split for the total, but everybody's on Robert Morris for this game. So we'll go to the head-to-head matchups. Look at this game. Let's see here. So look here, head-to-head. They've already played twice already. First meeting was in Oakland. And Oakland was a 5-point favorite at home. Robert Morris covered. Won 79-71. And the total went over the 135.5. The second game in Robert Morris. Robert Morris was a 1.5-point favorites on January, a couple of weeks later. They won 73-71 and went over 136. So the third game now, Robert Morris favored again, neutral site, total 140. Oakland 6-4 last 10, 5-5 against the spread, 7-3 to the over. Oakland's won 3 straight games. They're 4-1 last 5, and are 3-2 to the over. Robert Morris 9-1 last 10, 9-1 against the spread, 3-7 to the under. Robert Morris has won 8 straight games. 8 straight, and they've covered 6 out of the 8 games. And they're doing it with defense because they're 1-4 to the under. This is interesting. 1-4 to the under. This is interesting because the head-to-head they've gone over twice. Now they're 141. I'm going to look at a team total in this game. I'm going to look at a team total. Yeah, I'm looking at the team total in this game. Robert Morris, the 2 games they've averaged about 70s, mid-70s against this team. Let me look at the team total. Robert Morris and Oakland. This is interesting. Let me look at this. Let me take a look at this one. Yeah, I'm going to take the over. I'm going to take the team total over. Robert Morris over 71.5 points. I like them here. They're averaging against Oakland the last 2 meetings. They're averaging about, I'd say, 74, 75 points I'll say around that average. So I like the team total over Robert Morris, over 71.5. I like him here. I'm going to take that angle instead. I won't touch the side or the total. I'll leave that alone. I'm going to take the team total over 71.5 Robert Morris. All right, the 4 games for the college basketball. My name is Abby. Thank you very much for joining me. Again, whether you fade or follow these picks that I've given you today, it's up to you. Again, I just look at the games, make my assessments, and go with what I like, and I call it a day. That's the way I go about it. Either way, whether you fade or follow, hope you hit some big winners for college basketball this evening. Good luck. Hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell for notifications to get plays for point spreads, totals, team totals. I gave you a team total today. So just hit the like and subscribe button. And good luck to you guys today. Stay true to yourself. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Believe in yourself. Hit some winners today. Happy Monday to you guys. Peace. Take care.